You must have heard multiple times about arts generated by artificial intelligence replacing artists and all that news. It all was possible due to the models developed by OpenAI called Dall E2. Have you ever seen a Shiba holding Bitcoin? Or a dog DJ? Or Twitter bird in Dante's Inferno in the style of Botticelli? All this was possible due to Dall E2.
Dall E2 is a new AI system from OpenAI that can take simple text descriptions like a koala dunking a basketball and turn them into photorealistic images that have never existed before. Dall E2 can also realistically edit and retouch photos. Based on a simple natural language description, it can fill in or replace part of an image with AI-generated imagery that blends seamlessly with the original. It's called inpainting.
Dall E2 uses a 12 billion parameter training version of the GPT-3 transformer model to interpret the natural language inputs and generate corresponding images. But Dall E2 is owned by OpenAI, so an open source alternative was needed, and that's why Stable Diffusion was born. It is our pleasure to announce the public release of Stable Diffusion following our release for researchers. In cooperation with the tireless legal, ethics and technology teams at Hugging Face and amazing engineers at CoreWeave, we have incorporated the following elements. The model is being released under a Creative ML Open RealM license. This is a permissive license that allows for commercial and non-commercial usage. This license is focused on ethical and legal use of the model as your responsibility and must accompany any distribution of the model.
So the first thing that we released was Stable Diffusion and DreamStudio at the same time, and we've had this explosion of creativity. So what is it? Well, it allows you to take some text and turn it into an image. Got some examples here of the latent spaceman himself, photorealistic images, the Kulin Ridge and the Isle of Skye, the DJ hamster. So the fundamental process is text to image, but there are other ways we can interact with the model as well. We can use DreamStudio with its different settings to let people of any technical ability to generate images, but also from image to image. So we can take existing images and we can change them, we can make variants. We can take out parts of an image, in-paint new parts to create a dog in video.
The model is trained on 512 x 512 images from a subset of the LAIO N5B database. This model uses a frozen clip at L/14 text encoder to condition the model on text prompts. With its 860 million UNet and 123 million text encoder, the model is relatively lightweight and runs on a GPU with at least 10 GB VRAM. Stable Diffusion uses CLIP, the language image pre-training model from OpenAI, as its text encoder, and a latent diffusion model, which is an improved version of the diffusion model, as the generative model. Stable Diffusion model's backbone is CLIP, contrastive language image pre-training model open-sourced by OpenAI. It is a neural network trained on a variety of image, text pairs. It can be instructed in natural language to predict the most relevant text snippet given an image without directly optimizing for the task, similarly to the zero-shot capabilities of GPT-2 and 3. Stable Diffusion uses a variant of diffusion model called latent diffusion model. Diffusion models are generative models, meaning that they are used to generate data similar to the data on which they are trained. Generally comprises of two paths, forward and backward. Fundamentally, diffusion models work by successive addition of Gaussian noise on training data, and then learning to recover the data by reversing this noising process. Stable Diffusion separates the image generating process into a diffusion process at runtime. Starting with only noise, it gradually improves an image until there is no noise left at all, bringing it more and closer to a provided text description. That was the overview on Stable Diffusion. We will add more details in future videos. Also, there is a YouTube channel that explains in more details called AI Coffee Break with Letitia. You can get more details on that about Stable Diffusion. For now, that's all from our side. Please like and subscribe for more such videos.